internet. So today's kind of a gloomy, depressing, weathered summer's day. It's not very warm outside and not very sunny. So what better thing to do than to go to the mall and get a big bag of Sephora goodies. And you know you've been naughty when you don't just get like a regular size Sephora bag, but you get one of these monsters. So this is what I literally just came home with, and I wanted to film right away and show you what I got because it's been so long since I've done one of these because of the beauty ban. I've only bought 2 nail polishes over the past something like month and a half, but it's maybe even more because I was in exams before and I've just kind of like literally lost track. And in between I did have a haul because I did a swap with Jean's Thoughts, so I got the things she sent me from England. But you know, me actually going to a store and picking things out is a sort of almost new rediscovered experience for me now, and I had a lot of fun. I researched most of the products that I've bought or their repurchases, so I'm really excited about these things. The first thing I got was a big bottle of Purity Cleanser. I needed this badly because I have the baby bottle and I'm almost out, and this time I went and got the big one, and I'm going to keep the little one for traveling and kind of fill it out of its now parent. I really like this cleanser. It just is really gentle and effective, and it does what it's supposed to without drying out my skin or anything like that. The second thing I got is a kit from Dr. Dennis Gross. These are little individually packaged pads, and one side has alpha hydroxy acid on the other one, and then the second side is like a serum to stop that from, you know, kind of deactivate the peel. And I've never tried these before, but I've heard really good things about them. They were really pricey, so my mom and I will be sharing this box, and I love how they're individually packaged because it makes them great for sharing and traveling as well. So we'll see how those work. My hope personally for me is that they will help to fade the acne scarring that I have on the sides of my face from the really bad acne I used to have, and my mom's hope is that it will help with things like unevenness and age spots and that kind of thing. So we'll see how that works. The third sort of practical thing that I got, after this it's all cosmetics from here on, is the healthy deodorant from La Vanilla. I picked the coconut vanilla scent. They have lots of really nice smelling scents. I used to have a perfume from them that I completely finished. I really like that grapefruit vanilla scent, but yeah, so we'll see how this works. I will let you guys know, but at least you won't be able to smell it if it doesn't, I guess. But I've heard really good things about it, so I bet that it will, or I hope it will. The next thing I got is something I'm pretty excited about. I let myself get some eyeshadow. This is a Dior 5-color eyeshadow set, and these are always featured in the InStyle Beauty Awards every year. I don't know whether you guys read those, but I used to be so obsessed with that feature every single year. Now it's kind of always the same whenever I read it, but these ones are always featured, and I've never had a Dior eye set before. So this is the one that I got. It's called Incognito, and it is just the prettiest set of colors ever. The number for it is 030, by the way, because I know that at some department stores they actually don't name them in the counter, they just have the numbers. So it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. But I was originally going to get Graige, which is one of their all-time best-selling ones. But I ended up getting Incognito instead because I like the colors better in person. Online, Graige looked really pretty, and I still might get it maybe in the fall, but it has a lot more gray, cooler tones to it. Kind of think like the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is more like the Naked 1 because it has a peach and a light gold, a shimmer white, but this is actually really nice. It's not opaque or chalky at all. It's really silky, which is one of the reasons I got the palette. And then it has a chocolate brown and a taupe gray, but this is a really unique color. And the reason that I'm not sticking my fingers in this is that now that I have a website, I can actually show you some really good swatches. So I'm gonna swatch all of the cosmetic products that I'm about to show you on my site. That way, if you want to see what the colors actually look like rather than a smudgy sort of shot of the end of my finger with some product on it and you can't quite tell what color it is, you can now go check out glossypinklipgloss.com. I will put the link down below as well. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't actually let me have like an active link, so you'll have to copy and paste it into your browser. But my website is up and running and I have a Lululemon and Bombshell lip gloss giveaway up there, and you should definitely go enter because there aren't very many entries right now, and even if everybody who watched this video and all my videos entered, you would still have really good chances of winning because I'm giving away 3 whole sets. So yeah, if you guys want to see some swatches of this little bad boy that I'm really excited about, then you should go check that out. And hopefully it'll be as buttery as all of the reviews that I've read promise. Dior shadows are just supposed to be really soft and easy to work with, and so I'm really excited to see if that is true in my opinion. The next thing I got is a lip gloss. This is Laura Mercier's infamous Opal. It's supposed to be a really pretty toffee nude color. It's called Opal, and yeah, I smelled the tester in the store as well. It has that really nice kind of sugar cookie vanilla scent, similar to MAC but not as heavy on vanilla in my opinion. I've never tried Laura Mercier lip glosses before, and you guys know I'm kind of a lip gloss addict, so I'm excited to have this one in my collection, and it doesn't feel sticky at all. At least the tester didn't, so hopefully that should be a good thing. And again, there will be a swatch on my website. I'm going to stop repeating that. But the next thing isn't really swatch worthy, and it is one of my all-time favorite kind of little treats for myself. I only ever get a tube of this mascara maybe about once a year or something like that because it seems like such an extravagance. It's just under $30 here in Canada, and it is the Diorshow Mascara. This is the original one, so I think they call it the Buildable Volume Mascara, but it's the one that they first came out with. They call it 090. And it's in black, and this has a super jumbo brush and a very kind of almost waxy formula. This was developed kind of in an inspired way from techniques that makeup artists use backstage at fashion shows. They apparently used to use toothbrushes in very kind of waxy, thick mascara to achieve the ultimate super dramatic, voluminous eyelashes on models. So this was sort of aimed to replicate that effect, and I really, really like it. It's very effortless because the brush is so big, and I don't know, it's just got that little something something that makes me feel amazing, and my lashes look extra good when I use it. But it's been a while since I've had a tube of this. Next thing I got is a new pressed powder because I just want one with no color in it, and this seems like a big demand apparently because I had to research a lot of brands to find one that was pressed but entirely colorless, and the one that I found that had really good reviews is the Urban Decay Easlick Mattifying Powder, and I really like the packaging for this. It's really pretty and purple, and it feels really high quality and nice, and you can see it is entirely clear, so I am really excited to have this for the summer because I'm trying to just keep my skin light and use things like BB creams, or I have a new foundation, but I don't want to use layers of powder anymore. I just want to keep my skin a little bit lighter for this season. So the next thing I got is a new foundation because I have been craving a kind of medium to full coverage foundation that is not as heavy as my favorite Revlon Color Stay foundation. I just find that it's a little bit heavy for me now that my skin is better. So I got the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, but this is touted as being a medium to full coverage foundation, so it shouldn't be too heavy. It's very natural, and it's supposed to be really, really great for oily skin, and I swatched it in the store, and it looks amazing. I will do a full review of this either on my channel or on my website But I think it might be fun to take some good photos of it on my skin so you can see kind of before and after shots. But I think this is so nice. It's just really velvety. I got the color light, which is a little bit darker for me, but once I kind of blended it into my hand and tried it on my jawline a little bit in the store, it seemed to really belong, if that makes sense. So I ended up getting this, even though it's not the lightest color that they have, which is normally what I always get. So I'm excited for this. I have high hopes for it because I absolutely love Tarte products. They are probably my favorite high-end brand overall. The 6,000% moisture increase, lip surgeons, and natural lip stain. So these are supposed to be kind of like the Clinique Chubby Sticks, but better. I know Revlon is coming out with ones at the drugstore that are probably pretty similar, but they're not going to arrive here in Canada for a while. And I knew that I love this because the one that I already have is a light pink with shimmer, and it just has the nicest minty, smooth, balmy feel, and this color in Charmed is no exception. It is a really pretty medium candy pink, and I think we just have one more thing other than the little samples that I have rifling around, and that is a new pair of tweezers, and in my opinion these are the prettiest tweezers ever invented. Once you buy a pair of Tweezerman tweezers and you do not put lash glue on them and use them for random things, then they last for a really long time. But I was due for a pair because I'd been kind of mistreating mine. So I got the rose print ones because I adore floral print on everything, so why not have it on my tweezers as well? So that is pretty much it for this particularly voluminous Sephora haul. I hope you guys had fun looking at what I got, and I can pretty much hardly wait to slather it all on my face and everywhere else it's supposed to go. So I'm gonna let you guys go and start taking my paparazzi snaps of swatches of all of these things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!